How y'all doing? This is my nightly vlog, and I'm gonna tell you about how to deal with the struggles of life and how to stay focused on your purpose and your grind. And I'm gonna give you some examples of how I use this in my daily life, right? All right, the first thing you gotta do when you're dealing with a lot of struggles in life, right? You gotta understand that things have not come to stay, they came to pass. A lot of times we get so caught up in what somebody else got going on, what other YouTuber got going on, what other TikToker got going on, whatever, whatever creator. But the key is you lose focus on your dreams, your goals, your aspirations because of that. You can't never be the best somebody else, but what you can be is you can be the best version of yourself. Let's say you start a YouTube. I'm gonna give you my example. Me starting YouTube, right? A lot of people say, damn man, I know it's gotta be frustrating, man, when you make a video and a lot of people don't engage with it right now. You gotta think about it. I just started YouTube. Why would I think that I'm gonna get first treatment on videos suggestions or whatever on the YouTube homepage if I'm just a new creator? I gotta build my brand, I gotta build my audience. See, a lot of people don't wanna never put in the groundwork to something, but they want the end results. Nah, man, you gotta put the leg work in. That's networking through TikTok, networking through Facebook, meeting different creators, maybe get on the podcast, so they audience kind of like, your thoughts, your views, and they do the same on yours to help each other. See, a lot of times we get so caught up in we not getting 10 million views per video or we not doing this, I ain't gonna do it. If that's the case, then why start it? Like people say, is it hard for me to have a video where I don't get a whole lot of views right now? No, it's not hard because I chose to do this. See, when you make a conscious decision to do something, it's not hard, it's easy. The thing that's hard is to do something every day that you hate to do. Like a lot of people, like I always say, go to work. They can go to work and, stay consistent doing that, but you can't stay consistent at doing your dream or doing something that you like to do. It don't even make sense. It sounds crazy. Because, people ain't listening to me, or a lot of people, man, a lot of times when you start anything great, a lot of people ain't gonna buy into it right away. But when they start seeing the consistency, that you every day you coming out, good attitude, good aura, man, hey man, we attacking the day. That's the new thing. Every day we gonna attack the day. We can't worry about yesterday. Even if I ain't get no views yesterday or whatever the case was, we gonna attack the day. What can we do today to make it better for tomorrow? I'm not worried about yesterday. Yesterday is gone. Yesterday is past. That's why I say past tense. A lot of people times we get so caught up in worrying about what happened in the past. Oh, a lot of viewers ain't engaged with me last month, so I ain't gonna do nothing this month. But you might be missing out on your blessings. What if you say, you know what, man? A lot of people ain't rock with me last month, but man, I'm gonna come even harder this month. That's how you move forward. That's how you build a brand. That's how you build an audience. An audience don't want nobody that's gonna give up when things get hard or just get defeated. That's a defeatist mindset. A lot of times we taught that in school, like when we take a test and we might get like a 50% and the teacher say, oh, you're not smart, you need to go to a remedial class. Why? Maybe I don't learn the same way that somebody else learned. Maybe my brain work differently than yours or the other people in my class. But they try to label you as stupid or, mentally, deficient or whatever. Nah, that's not always the case. Everybody learns at a different pace. Everybody works at a different pace. Everybody succeeds at a different pace because it's your journey, it's your life. That's why I don't focus on nobody else. Comparison is the killer to all joy. You know what I'm saying? That's another video I got coming up a little later on down the line. When you compare yourself to somebody, of course, if somebody got way more years than you doing something, don't you think they would be a little bit better at doing it? Like, it's just common sense, but a lot of times we get so caught up in TikTok or what another YouTuber saying, oh man, they ain't watching my content, man. They say I should quit. I shouldn't even. Why? Why quit something that you legitimately like to do? That's what anything. It ain't even got to be YouTube. That could be drawing. That could be, starting a business. That could be maybe, getting your family together. Can't nobody know you better than you. If you know something that you want to work on and you feel like you got something to offer the world, you will lose more in life by not trying to go get it than taking a chance. It was hard for me to start this YouTube because sometimes we get caught up in damn, you know what, man, I ain't got the right setup. I ain't got the right voice. I ain't got the right look. I ain't got the right this. I ain't got the right that. Oh, like we talk ourselves out of our blessings because we not even gonna start it a lot of times because we get so centered around what somebody else gonna think. If somebody gonna support your channel, they're a supporter. That means that even through your deficiencies, it's a journey. We're gonna go on this journey together. Guess what? Y'all gonna see the process get better. Damn, he got a camera now. He vlogging now. He doing little he going meetups. Then you start seeing, oh, he collabing with this creator. Oh, he on this podcast this week, man. Let me check him out, man. I ain't really like his content to start, man. Let me check him out. I ain't really give him a chance, That's what I say though. You bet on yourself. You bet on yourself, you ain't gonna never go wrong. A lot of times when you bet against yourself, that's when you go wrong because you take the blessings that you could have had and it simplifies it like, oh, I ain't Mr. Beast, or I ain't Cat, or I ain't Show, man. Them people have their own lane, they have their own motion. In life, you gotta figure out what's your motion, what's your goals. I can't compare myself to no I Show Speed for what? I Show Speed is one of the top creators in the world. That's like me going to outer space, and maybe if it's an extraterrestrial civilization that's way more advanced than Earth, and I say, damn, man, they got way more technology than us, man. We ain't gonna never be able to. Like, come on, man. Like, some things just don't even make sense, man. Of course, if they advanced, there's a reason why they're advanced. Like, just a little analogy though. I just try to get people out that matrix, man. Like, a lot of times, and it starts from school. That school mindset gets you ready to be a worker. School ain't trying to make you a boss. School is to make you a compliant worker. Why you think the lunch breaks is usually about an hour? You get like a recess. That's your 15-minute break when we was growing up, like elementary school. Then you got the teacher. That's the boss. He can write you up, get you a little verbal behavior warning. Then you got to call your parents. That's the write-up. See, it's all getting us indoctrinated. Nah, man, I never bought into that. That's why I didn't really do the best in school. I wasn't dumb. I wasn't stupid. I wasn't ignorant. I just understood that it's a matrix. Why do I have to believe what you tell me? I'm going to believe what I want to believe. Well, nah, you're going to have to put you in another school because you're not learning the same way. Man, gang, I don't have to learn the way nobody else learn. I don't have to be nobody else. I can be who I want to be. A lot of people miss out on it because we've been so kicked down since we younger. You're not good enough. You're not this. You're not that. Nah, you are just what you need to be. But you need to focus on your strengths and not your weaknesses. Anybody can focus on their weaknesses because that's the thing that's more prominent. What was you meant for though? Are you good at reading? Maybe you can write. Damn, I read a lot of books. Maybe I might get a little author session going. Maybe I can reach out to some authors. Maybe get a book club going. Maybe I can, like a lot of people don't be understanding their gifts. A gift is your gift. That's something that cannot be taken away because of what somebody else think. And I just want to leave y'all with that though. Always believe in you. Don't never take your gifts for granted because somebody don't appreciate it. It's not for them. You're going to have your niche. You're going to have your audience. You're going to have your growth. You're going to have everything that you want to have if you put the time in. And I just wanted to leave y'all with that. That's what I was thinking about on my nightly little, journey, my little meditation. I'm going to get back with y'all, though. Y'all tap in, though. 48 Laws of Power, Part 11 coming either tomorrow or Thursday. I'm going to get up with y'all, though. Y'all be easy. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm going to get up with y'all.